so this is the DNA splitter, and these are the basic genes that I collected earlier, and I'm just turning them into basic gene cells. Okay, then over here in the breeder, I have put a avoid creeper gene on the right side. Now what I can do is, you see this 0 of 24, I can add these other genes that have avoid creeper, and that'll bring this number up by 2. In other words, it's going to max out at 24. So we can do that, and then we want to in other words, if it has the same ability on it, then it adds 2. Now we have a basic gene, and this is going to add 1, as you'll see. Again, I don't have any overclockers, so I need to make some. But you see what we're going for here. We're going to fill up this DNA. Now we can leave it in here until it's full, or take it out and just keep it separate until it's full. But that's the idea behind it, and so I'll point that out. Also wanted to point out there is a combustion generator that you can use for advanced genetics, but we couldn't figure out how to, my son and I, Cracktor, could not figure out how to get it to work. I don't want to take that out yet. I have one more basic gene to add. So you see that we're, oh no, that's gene, that's speed. That's the other gene that we got off the ocelot. Okay, so I'm going to put this one, well actually I'm going to leave that one there. And we're going to get our next machine, which is the centrifuge. Okay, so we're going to look at that next and see what we need. Okay, for the centrifuge we need the book again, and some syringes and some iron, and we know how to make the book. Whoops. But we need to make syringes. Syringes are a bottle, an arrow, and 3 iron. So let's do that. So let's make some bottles. First off. And how do you make bottles again? I think it's just like a bucket, right? Yeah. Okay. We can always use plenty of bottles. Okay, so we need we need bottles, we need iron, and we need and we need some arrows, and I've got arrows upstairs, so I'll be back. Okay, we add the arrows, and that gives us the syringes. They do not stack, so we only need 4, but actually, yeah, we're not going to do that right now. Put that there. We'll hold on to the bottles. I kept one arrow because we're going to need that later. Okay, so we need to make the another dictionary. So let me get and make another dictionary. Believe it or not, we only have one more machine that we need after this. So hopefully, centrifuge. Okay. Dictionary goes in the middle. Iron on the corners. Very nice. Now I just need to get the syringes out of my backpack. Boy, whenever I say that, I kind of feel like Dora the Explorer or something. My handy dandy backpack. Or maybe that was Blue's Clues, I don't know. Anyway. And one more. Now, we're not going to really be able to use the centrifuge at this point because we don't have the genetic material completed. In other words, we want to put this DNA strand, avoid creeper, we want to put it, when it gets full, we want to put it in there for that. All right. Now, let me show you the very last, let's see, DNA combiner. Yeah. So this is our last machine, I think. Hold on a second. So in order to make a combiner, we need the book, a syringe, 2 more cells, and some more iron. So let me make another syringe. If I remember how it was made. There we go. There's our syringe. And now we're going to need oh, we're not going to put that in there yet. One more book. And this time we're going to need 6 cells. So let me get some cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And get the cells. What's really sad is some of these are probably have the stuff in them that I need. But that's all right. We'll get it. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. That's for the book. 5. Okay, something's glitching. I don't know what. Let that fill all the way up. Now we'll put that in. There we go. And one more. There we are. Okay. And we'll come over here and we'll use, actually, you know what? I should be using the, I'm gonna go ahead and run these ocelot ones through the process because we don't want that one. What happened? Did I run out of, I probably ran out of juice. Let's put the coal back in there. And see if we need to fire this up. Nope. Okay. So we're putting this in there to get the encrypted. Come on. A little bit more. Come on, you can do this. Let it power all the way up. There we go. If we had a better power supply, we'd be better off, but we don't. So what I'm going for, folks, here is I'm going to use cow cells because the cows are easy to get. Okay, so we got a basic gene there. Another basic gene there. Speed. Come on, I need creeper, man. There we go. There we go. Got some avoid creeper. Might go ahead and keep. Okay, another basic gene. Okay. So we'll go down here. Subtract. Yeah. Basic gene. Basic gene. That's my speed one. That's my speed one. Okay, we want the avoid creeper because that gives us 2. And that'll give us another 2. Let's see, that's advanced, basic, and basic. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just short. Damn, then I can go ahead and get the speed out of that one. And we'll put that over there with that. Okay. So we've got this. We want to add the avoid creeper. That'll get us to 13. Avoid creeper will get us to 15, 16, 17, 18. That'll get us to 18. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. And that'll get us to 18. 18 out of 24. I'm going to move that for a second. And I'm going to put the speed one over here. And you see we only need 12 for the speed, but I'm going to combine these two together. There we go. All right, we'll put that one back in there. Now let's get some other cells here. So we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that worked out just right. Still got a little bit of ocelot cells we can work with. So we'll do that. Okay. The reason I'm using cow cells here is because cows are easy to, a lot easier to find than the other thing. Than the ocelot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we got that, 2 cells, and 5 iron, which we just happen to have 6, so that works out real good. And I forgot to put the dictionary in there. There you go, DNA combiner. Okay. So we come over here and we're going to add our combiner. Okay, and it's getting powered up. So let me go ahead and I'm going to grab, well, actually let me get the rest of these ocelot cells out of my bag, and let's go ahead and run them. And then I'm going to grab the other ones out of here. Ocelot. Okay. What is that? That's a helix for a basic gene. Okay, so I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and just clear my inventory here a little bit. I'm going to put this gene there, grab the helix, and the last ocelot gene, and let's make some room. Okay, so we're going to run our ocelot genes through. Oh, let's see, hold on. Oh, we already did that. Okay. Now we want to do this. Okay. We're collecting the, again, I'm out of water probably. No, I'm out of water. Why did my power go down to nothing? What's going on? Okay. Oh, okay. No water. Okay. That's outputting, so we're good. Okay, now we should be good. Gotta wait until it powers all the way up. This is not the most optimal system, but it does work, so we're working it. And it does do the job. Okay. So now we've got all of those. Now let's do the okay, wait a minute. That one's already a basic gene. Avoid creeper and basic gene. That's good. Avoid creeper. That's good. Speed. Okay. Put the speed ones down there, because we're going to avoid creeper. There we go. Avoid creeper in basic. Once we get the that's basic. Once we get the avoid creeper full, then we can use the basic genes from these other ones to make whatever we want. So in other words, I can use them for the speed. Okay, let's do the avoid creeper one. Avoid creeper. That's 2, 4, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and one more. Should give us 24 for avoid creeper. All right, let's go down to our avoid creeper here, and that should take us to 20. 22. And 24. Complete. Okay. So now that you've got the complete one, I'm going to put the speed one in here. And I'm going to go back to the splitter, and we're going to get speed. Okay, so that's a basic gene and a speed gene. I think these are all basic genes now, but that basic, you see what I'm doing there, right? Even though that had creeper on it. Okay, now that one's not going to do me any good because it's just avoid creeper, and that one's just avoid creeper. So those two are not going to do me any good. But I'm going to save those two because we can use them later. So we'll put those down there. Now I'm going to go back down here to my add speed. Four. And as you can see, we're adding to our speed gene. So we're in good shape. Okay. Now we go to our centrifuge, and we add in that, and I think we need a syringe. Okay, so I made a needle, and I'm gonna inject myself. Okay, and then I'm going to so you get a vial of your blood and you centrifuge it here until you get a syringe filled. Okay, then you take it and you add how do I get the gene? Okay, so I've got the syringe and added the DNA for the creeper, avoid creeper. So I'm going to inject myself. Is it not working? Okay, I got a little bit of nausea there. That'll go away here in a minute. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to draw my blood, because now I have given myself the avoid creeper gene. So I want to draw my blood, and then I want to centrifuge this blood, because you cannot inject. Am I doing this right?
It's weird. It says it's already centrifuged. Maybe it's a different version of that.
Okay. Well, anyway, now what I want to do, I did inject myself, right?
That. Yeah, no, I don't trust that. Use the other syringe. See what happens.
All right. Gractor's telling me to do another draw on myself here. Is it working? Okay.
Yeah, or it says centrifuge. So it must, they must have changed that.
Okay. Well, anyway, what I want to do is I want to go upstairs, and I want to put this, well, these 2 vials of my blood in a safe location, because of the fact that if I was to die, now Gractor, help me out with this. If I die, I lose the ability.
You lose all of the abilities that you've gained so far.
That I've gained so far. So basically, I've gained. I just gained avoid creeper. Now, I'm not really going to test it, but what happens is avoid creeper basically makes it so that creepers will not explode, because ocelots have that avoid explosion ability, and that's basically what we got from them, what we took from them. Correct?
Yeah, if ocelots and creepers meet in the wild, the creepers actually run from the ocelots. So that's kind of how they got that whole idea from.
So the idea now is if I was to walk up on a creeper, the creeper would run from me, or the creeper would just not detonate.
The creeper would run from you, and even if you hit it, it would not explode.
Okay. So, and the other gene that we were working on with the ocelot was the speed gene, which of course would give you the ability to run faster. So we want to get that one when we can. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now as far as DNA, advanced genetics. Now there are some other things in advanced genetics, and Gractor might be able to explain a little bit more about them. We're not sure what the cloner does. We didn't use this isolator, did we?
No.
Anything? We do not know how the auto scraper works. If it's something that you can put down, and then anything that comes near it gets cells scraped off.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a handheld, like a machine gun scraper or something, where you hold the button maybe.
So that might be something we look into. And then of course, I don't know what the microscope's all about.
Yeah, I don't know.
You might be able to look in it and actually see the different thingamajiggies or whatever. The auto splitter. Did we use an auto splitter? Yeah, we used an auto splitter. Transmuter. I'm trying to think, what else did we... Oh, remover. That's
if you want to take out a specific gene
from your system, from your blood system. Yeah. And then what's the... and then this death ender chest is something too.
Once you start scraping the Enderman, they have a gene that is called Death Ender Chest. And basically, you make that the death ender chest, and then if you have that gene in your blood, you click on the ender chest, and it links it to your inventory. And if you go out and about, if you die, your whole inventory gets teleported to that ender chest.
Oh, okay. So so you can locate this back at your base, keep your blood in there, and all your equipment and stuff would show back up there. Of course, you'd have to. Now, once you have multiple traits in your blood, you only have to have one syringe to, if it has all of those traits in it, it's the one. Give yourself a shot, and you're good to go, right?
Right.
Okay.
Basically, you'll eventually end up with like the super soldier shot, basically.
Okay. Captain America type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so this is something, or this one is something we want to check out, maybe potentially for later. And then we definitely want to build one of these at some point. And then I don't know what these are. Oh, that's for the. That's not, okay. That's advanced genetics machine. But it's not part. Okay, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, but there you go. That's a, I would say, quick overview of the whole system, but it wasn't quick. And but it was definitely an overview. And the mad scientist. But now I want to go creeper hunting. Okay, everybody. I'm back, and we're going to test this out. See, there's 2 creepers right over there. And theoretically, I'm a little scared. Theoretically, I can now run up to them and hit them, and they do not explode. Oh, look at that. It works. I'm a happy camper, and he's not a happy creeper. He still makes the sound, but he dies. You guys see that? So that worked.